Oh boy.
Let's see if you guys work.
I work. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, for some reason, half the stuff isn't working. Why do I have reverb? Anyways.
Oh, maybe you got reverb because I had the TV on.
Oh.
You should not have reverb anymore, but I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear you. There, no reverb. Reverb all gone. Bye-bye.
Test 1 2 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2. The audio back and forth between the unit isn't working.
So what can we do about that?
We're on the air, sort of. Just start the show, and we're going.
Okay.
Sorry, we have no music right now. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
Huh. All right, so you're going to work on that while we continue.
While we start the show, yes. We'll have no music for right now. And we're on the air, sort of. We're not on the radio station. I have no idea why. All right, well.
Huh. Okay, so what are we, just on Channel 15 now?
Yes, but we're on the air, so let's just start the show.
All right. Well,
I have no. This is ridiculous.
All right. Well, you're going to keep working on that. And
yes.
I will carry the show. I know it's, Lynn's here next to me. She's almost got something done here.
I'm done.
She's been working. Yeah. All right. So, hey, when we get to the Maryland part, you can sing it.
No, I can't.
No, you can't do it? No. All right. Well, listen, good morning, everybody. We are having some technical difficulties, and so Pete's working diligently behind the scenes trying to get us up and running here. And we'll carry on as best we can until that happens. So this is Bobby Goff, and you're listening to Bobby G and Company. And I'm joined this morning by my good friend, Mrs. Lynn O'Brien. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Pete, how you doing, buddy?
Just Ducky.
Pete's Ducky. All right.
Donald.
So, was that you?
That was my phone.
Oh, it was your phone. I was like, hey, wait a minute. We got some sort of...
There's a bird in here.
There's a bird? Oh, lucky us. So we've got today, Westfield, currently it is 20 degrees out there. It is cold. It's not as bad, though, as I feared it was going to be. The last news report I saw yesterday, which was like noonish, was talking about feeling like 0 degrees out there because of the wind chill. And it wasn't that windy. So I'm like, okay, thank God, because I was dreading leaving the house this morning. But we are expecting a high today of 31 degrees, so it's still going to stay cold. It is going to be a clear day, though. We're not expecting any clouds or any precip of any kind. Sunrise this morning will be at 7:19, so just a little over an hour away. And then sunset this evening will be at 4:37. I'm not,
getting there.
We're past that winter solstice now, so the days are gradually getting longer.
Because every Thursday when you read that, I keep in my mind what the number was from the weekend
from the
before.
Previous, yeah.
And it tends to be like 5 or 6 minutes later, which is cool.
Hey, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We've, I guess you could say we paid our dues. Let's start getting the sunlight back, and go from there with it. But so good day today. Just a little on the chilly side. I'm not, that's okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I can live with it.
If the sun's out, it's not so bad.
Yeah, and then now they're talking this weekend in the 50s.
And 60s.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's one day it's going to be 67.
Unbelievable. That just boggles the mind. You go from, like right now, 20 degrees to 60 degrees this weekend.
Yep, Saturday 58, Sunday 65. Oh, my God.
Wow. I'll be curious to see, because I don't know the answer to this, but what the record high was for that date.
I don't know.
If 65 is going to be close to breaking, if not breaking it.
That's amazing.
It is. So let's go into National What Day. We've only got 3 of them, and I'm good with them. They're not bad. National Apricot Day is today, and again, January 9th. Apricots, I'm hit or miss.
I don't like them.
I wouldn't go out of my way for them, but okay, I'll try it. This one I do really like. National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
I am. It's funny because I've never really been like a strong advocate one way or the other with this, but with all the negative press that law enforcement has gotten in the last few years, for me, needlessly and unwarranted, this is something I'm very much so stand behind with this today. And congratulations, guys and girls, men and women, that protect us and keep us safe. And the other one today, National Static Electricity Day. Pete, that's why the soundboard's not working. It's National
Could very well
Static.
be.
See? It's that positive charge that you bring.
Oh boy.
By the way, Pete, how
What?
was that cider last night? That,
Sure, yeah.
yeah, that was good. Huh?
I have no idea why this isn't working.
No, we're not getting any closer because I'm about to start singing.
That's fine. You can start singing. I got to
Oh,
restart my
gosh.
computer.
All right, you restart. All right, so let me just do historical events then. We're going to go all the way back to 1431. It's no fun anymore. You're looking at me back.
I know it's coming.
Okay. A judge's investigations into the trial of Joan of Arc begins in Rouen, France, the seat of English occupation government. 1788, Connecticut becomes the 5th state to be admitted to the United States. Huh. In 1894, New England Telephone and Telegraph installs the first battery-powered telephone switchboard in Lexington, Massachusetts.
That's cool. I did not know that.
See that? 1947, Elizabeth Betty Short, also known as the Black Dahlia, is last seen alive today, in 1947. There was a couple of, there's been a lot of movies actually about that,
Yep.
about her. And if I remember right, they still really don't know. I mean, she was killed, she was a murder victim, but like she was like brutally murdered, and they still have no idea who did it.
Well, she was so involved in all that spy crap.
Spy crap?
Yeah, she was involved in like
Black
spying.
Dahlia?
And, yeah, isn't she the one?
No.
No, I think
No,
you're...
She's not the actress that was.
She was the
involved.
actress, but she wasn't the spy. Supposedly, if I remember right, she was like mob oriented or somehow got affiliated with that. I really don't remember.
Maybe
But,
that's what I'm thinking of.
yeah, there was no spy thing there. So this one, are you looking that up for me, or you can get back to me on that? In 2007, here's one for you, Pete. Apple CEO Steve Jobs unveils the very first iPhone. 13 years ago. Look where we are now.
Okay.
Now we're up to, what is it, 10, 11, 15, 36? I don't know. I got to update mine.
Everybody's hooked.
Everybody's hooked?
Sure.
Oh, on iPhones, you mean, yeah. Yeah, that's just, I don't know. And, it's funny because I make, all of my appointments and everything like that, regardless of what it is, it's always on my my calendar on my phone. I ever lose that phone, all my contacts are in there, I am totally screwed. So, but I still have an older iPhone. You still have to put a quarter into it to make a call. Hey, what was that?
Not me.
Not you. Was it me? Yeah, it was me. Okay. So celebrity births. You not gonna sing? Oh no!
You hear some music?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got one computer working.
All
right.
right.
So let's blow that one out because we need the other one.
Yep. We need the happy birthday.
Yes. Stand by.
Oh, by all means.
Yes. Well, you gotta be like that. There we are. Woohoo!
Still haven't got us on the air on the radio station yet, but
All right. Well,
I got something.
at least the people who are watching us on 15 are getting it. I don't have to sing. That's a good thing. They're blowing up my phone. Please don't sing.
I'd blow up your phone too.
Mr. President,
I'm just saying.
happy
I know.
birthday to you.
Sends chills up my spine. All right, going all the way back to 1745 for our celebrity births today. Mr. Caleb Strong, who passed away in 1819. I don't know if you know who this is, Pete. I had never heard of this guy. He's an American lawyer and politician. He was the 6th governor of Massachusetts.
Don't know him.
No, me neither. I didn't vote for him. Lynn did, though. 1870, Joseph Strauss was born. He passed away in 1938. He was an American engineer and co-designer of the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah.
I think I remember that one. That one I do kind of sort of remember.
Well, you know, when I was researching this, I saw the last name. I thought for sure it was Levi Strauss.
Nope.
You know, one of the co-founders of that. But nope, Joseph was the Golden Gate Bridge. And then in 1913, Mr. Richard Nixon was born. He passed away in 1994. American politician and 37th president of the United States. 1935. Here's one that you're going to know. I guarantee it. Mr. Bob Denver, who passed away in 2005. He was the American actor best known as Gilligan on Gilligan's Island.
What did he die? I'm sorry. What did he die from?
I don't know. I didn't look that up. But Gilligan's Island ran from 64 to 67. You can look that up if you want. Yeah,
That was a great show.
it was.
It's hokey now, but it was a great show then.
No, that still stands up. I mean, that kind of comedy. I mean, that you know, it's I don't know. I would still watch it. 1944, Mr. Jimmy Page, the English guitarist, songwriter, and producer, best known Led Zeppelin. Ooh. 1967, Mr. Dave Matthews, the South African American singer, and I got to turn the page.
It's one of my daughter's favorites.
Songwriter, guitarist, and actor. And I've got that's one of your daughter's favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jody really likes. Or at least used to like him. I got two that, to me, they're celebrities.
Oh,
and
boy. Must be wrestling.
Oh no, 1990. Now this is actually January 10th, so this is tomorrow. In 1990, my son Rob Jr. was born.
Oh.
Turning 30, so happy birthday and happy 30th.
There you go.
He is actually, as we speak, in Aruba, probably getting over his cider experience from last night. But yeah,
I'm not hungover.
You're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, then you didn't drink enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
a problem.
There you go. And then in 2017, on January 13th, the 2-foot twister of terror, otherwise known as Jasmine Lane Chafee, turns 3 years old this year.
Oh, happy birthday.
I'm 3 years old.
So yeah, she's the 2-foot twister. She's going to be actually starting school within the next.
Wow.
I think it's within the next 2 weeks, and Jody was able to get her into like a preschool thing, sort of thing. So we figure she'll be doing calculus by the end of the summer.
I tell you, these kids are so much farther in their age than we were.
Yeah.
You know, like the twins, they're only 5 years old. They know how to run the computer, the tablets, my cell phone.
Yeah. Yep.
I have to hide my cell phone now because they get on it in their.
You should really lock it
Yeah.
somehow. You know, lock it.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
with
I did.
fingerprint.
I had to. I do my fingerprint, but I also have a code that you can put in, like if your fingerprint stops working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Change your code.
I had to change my code because
They hacked
little
it?
Aiden figured it out, and he watched me.
You
and
made
then
it too
he-
easy.
Well,
Yeah.
Lynn, 1, 2, 3, 4 isn't too difficult to find.
9999.
Nine-
Yeah,
six,
yeah.
666.
Yeah, that's a good one for you.
That would
Yeah.
be good for him.
That's a good one. Oh, that's funny. No, it's Jasmine even at 3. You know, not even 3 yet. She's got one of my old, or I think it's my wife's old Kindle, and she uses that. She gets her kids shows on Netflix. She knows how to do it,
Yep, they're smart.
and you know it just cracks me
Smart.
up.
Yep.
But so that's your celebrity and important people births for today and this coming week. So celebrity deaths, Pete. You don't even need the music. Oh, okay, we got it.
Yeah, I'm juggling a few things on this end.
All right, we've only got one, and you know, I mean, I go through these, and there's literally well over 100 people that are considered celebrities going way back in time. The only celebrity death that I found that jumped out at me, I guess you could say, was way back in 1324. Lynn was actually good friends with this guy.
I'm gonna kill him.
Wow.
I'm gonna kill
Didn't
him.
you help make this game? I think you did. Marco Polo passed away today in 1324.
Marco.
He was the Italian merchant and explorer,
Hey, that's a good sign.
but he was born in 1254. So yeah, so Lynn was with him. They made
Yeah,
that
he's a good friend of
that
mine.
little game. Yeah, yeah.
He's always in my pool.
He is. Yeah. Follow. All right. So that's your celebrity deaths today, celebrity births, and apparently we have music. Are we on radio yet?
I'm working on it.
You're working on it. Okay. So can we bust into a first song, or is that beyond our ability?
Hold on 1 second. Let me just do something here.
Okay.
Let me fade out that.
Fade out. Fade to black.
I'm doing. I'm working feverishly behind the scenes.
I know that. I can tell because you haven't even put up your little screen.
I know. I haven't had time to do that.
See?
Holy crap. Yes, I can do the first song.
All right. So our first song we're going to bust into right now. This is one that I haven't played on the air before. This is Mr. Robert Plant with Tall, Cool One. And you're listening to Bobby G and Company on WSKB or Channel 15.
I'm like a strange cat running in the heat of the night. Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
This is Ken Stomsky from Ken's Den on WCPC 15 and 89.5 FM, Tuesdays, 8 to 10.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Hey, this is Dean Cain. You're listening to my friends Robbie, Lynn, and Pete on the Bobby G and Company show on WSKB 89.5 FM. I'm also listening right alongside.
Woo! All right, so we got how are we looking with the technical issues?
We're settling in now.
We're settling in.
For some reason, my computer would not play audio.
Really?
It just wouldn't play audio. Like 5 minutes ago, I had to reboot the whole system.
Huh. So are we on radio too now? Or?
Yes, we're on radio too.
Nice. So
I mean, it literally would not. The audio looked like it was playing out of my computer, but it wasn't going anywhere.
Oh,
It was truly weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Lynn. It looks like it's doing something, but it really isn't.
Wow.
You're
gonna get hit under the table again.
You forget I'm your ride home.
No, he knows that.
Yeah, I did.
He
kind
keeps
of
it up, Pete. He's going to be bunking at your house.
I got places to go. I'll just have him as a roadie for Hartford Stage.
Yeah, he'll
today.
bring me to Hartford.
You said you needed help, right?
See, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
not that bad. He's
there's
not
help
that
and
hard
there's
up.
help.
Yeah, he's not that hard up.
There's help and there's help.
Then there's help.
All right, so on that note.
Oh, jeez.
Go right into the music. When in doubt, play the music.
When in doubt.
Get the hell out.
Play some Frankie.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans.
We need to have shirts made with that on.
So they've got to find those
when in
extra
doubt,
cups
get
to
the hell
fill.
out.
I have one.
You do?
Got that on a shirt, yeah.
Coffee in
Brazil.
Okay.
All right. So this is the portion of the show that I refer to as the Keurig Facts of the Week. This is designed to make you the smartest person at your office Keurig machine. I just caution you, please don't flaunt that. Nobody likes to show off.
I do.
Unless you're
You
at
do?
trivia night.
Trivia night works. So you could use these. And so as Lynn always says,
Actually,
off
there was a tiebreaker question at trivia night last night, and I gave the trivia master the tiebreaker question. Thank you very much.
You did?
Yeah.
Where'd you do this?
It was
Shortstop.
How many? Oh, you were at shortstop. You were over at Monica.
Yeah.
Nice. So how many ciders were you into that trivia contest?
3.
3 ciders.
That's it?
Okay. And you know what the question was? How do you spell cider?
How do you spell
No, it's better than that.
junk?
What was your question?
What is the longest U.S. road? What is the longest U.S. road? Could also be U.S. route.
It's in Massachusetts.
What's the longest one?
I heard about this.
I knew the answer.
Isn't it 20?
It is.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm not even drinking cider.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew that.
So did anybody get it right?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
Took them a while.
Took them a while. Cool. All right, so your Keurig Facts of the Week.
See? I drink out of Keurig. I'm smart.
See that?
There you
See,
go.
here we have proof positive.
You
that this
really
section
need
works.
to edit this out and send that to them.
Yeah.
All right, so your first Keurig Fact of the Week. Did you know that Venus and Uranus, that's just my childhood coming back and makes me laugh, are the only planets that rotate clockwise?
Oh, I'm not touching that one with
I
a
didn't know
10-foot pole.
See that? And here's another one. Did you know that the only insect that can turn its head, do you know which one it is? Any idea? You can't. You're looking at it.
An ant?
No, I
Nope.
didn't look at it.
You didn't
I
look at it?
didn't. No,
Okay.
I swear.
I don't know.
Isn't it like a bee or a fly? It's
No,
Praying
one of
it's
mantis?
the praying mantis. Yeah.
That was
Oh,
my second
cool.
guess.
Yeah. And this one's a little easy if you think about it. What would you say is the tallest mammal?
Tallest
Giraffe?
mammal.
Yes.
Oh, those are my
Yep.
favorites.
Are they?
Yeah. I have giraffes in my living room.
Oh, okay. So those are your Keurig Facts of the Week. So it's how you set up for Horny Baby or what?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're going through your purse here. I don't know what you're looking
No,
for.
I'm good. I was looking
You
for
got
my
a
hand
six-pack
cream,
of cider
but
in there or what?
I wish.
All right. All right, nice.
I'm not going to
Let's-
live that one down.
Nah,
anyway.
it's going to be
Nope.
a while.
Okay, thank
Hey,
you.
but look at the bright side. You were here on time this week. You didn't forget your cell phone.
It's true.
It was already in your pocket probably. But that's another story.
Yeah.
Although you only had 3 ciders, so it's not
Oh,
really.
no, 3 ciders before the trivia question.
I know, but
We don't know how
It's
many
3?
after.
4. It was 4 total.
I drink
okay.
3 before I leave the house.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a lightweight, I guess.
All right,
Hang
Lynn.
around with us.
Cheap date.
Cheap date. Nice. So let's go with some
Okay.
Horny Baby.
Alrighty, Friday. East Mountain Country Club in Westfield is hosting Lost 45's band, and that starts at 7 p.m. At 9:30 at Poor Richards in Chicopee is the F-Bomb Returns.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Also on Friday from 7 to 10 at the Chicopee Portuguese American Club is Trailer Trash Sled Hockey Benefit Show, and that is open to the public. Saturday, C.A. Jones at the Still in Agawam. That starts at 10.
That's my buddy Rick Stark.
That's really kind of a late start, don't you think? 10 o'clock?
They're late. They have a late arriving crowd at the Still.
Oh,
It still catches people after they go out to dinner. You know, they go to Still afterwards.
yeah, that's true.
But you're
All
missing
right.
the big headline. Friday night at the Women's Club. Gaslight Entertainment presents Kick, the InXS experience.
How'd you miss that?
I
That's JP, man. He's gonna be mad at you.
didn't find that appealing.
Oh.
You don't like InXS?
No.
No?
Saturday at 7, James Montgomery.
Hey, you're getting into my list, dude.
You got that one?
I do. James Montgomery at the Westfield Women's Club starts at 7. Captain Jimmy's in Agawam, Chalk Dust starts at 8. The Westfield YMCA on Friday night at 5 o'clock is their annual Family Winter Carnival. That sounds like fun. And then my last one, this is actually Saturday and Sunday. It's the 30th annual Springfield Bridal Show at the Big E.
Hope and Jody are going to that.
Yes. Why, is one of them getting married?
Yeah, Jody got engaged.
When?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you.
Tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jody and Dan got engaged a couple of weeks ago. And so now Jody's shopping for, the bridal stuff, the handcuffs, the ball and chain, all
The
that
whip.
stuff.
I got a few events too, that she conveniently left out.
But she doesn't like.
Well,
she's not an
Pete-
InXS fan. Hey, how much, Pete? How much are tickets for that InXS? Are they still available?
I believe it's 30 or 35 at the door. I bought them as part of my 4-pack of tickets.
Yeah. I remember
before.
you were doing that.
Yep. This Saturday at 6:30 at the Irish Cultural Center in Trinity House Pub is the New Leaf. North Elm Butcher Block will be at Tin Bridge on Saturday. And Sunday at 1 o'clock, the 2020 Bruins alumni game, powered by Westfield Gas and Electric, is at the Amelia Park Ice Arena. Not sure who they're playing.
Huh.
Let's see who they're playing. They're playing the Westfield Bombers.
Okay.
That's what, the high school team?
Yep. Yep. Westfield. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Who are they playing? Oh, they're playing Advanced Manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
So it's
cool.
to benefit the Westfield Bombers youth hockey.
Oh, all right. Very good.
Let's see who else we got here.
Yeah, actually, I saw the Westfield youth were actually at Walmart the other day. They were doing a fundraising event.
Saturday at 8:30 at the Southwick Inn. The band Axis. If you went to the Westfield Brewfest, great band. They play all kinds of 70s rock and roll. Great band.
Oh, okay.
And Saturday, January 4th. Well, that was last week. Sorry.
It was a
Skate
great
nights.
show.
DJ Shaggy's going to be doing a couple skate nights. Oh, he's got one on the 11th, too. Saturday at 8:10 p.m. Remember DJ Shaggy from Kicks?
I met him. We had a fundraiser for a friend of ours a few years back, and he was the DJ for it. I met him there.
Yep, he's going to be doing the Amelia Park Ice Arena while you skate. DJ Shaggy will be spinning the hits and playing. Got some lights and stuff like that. He'll be having some fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, anything
She's
else?
mad at me.
She's mad at you. Yeah, you had more than she did.
Well, the way I look at it when I do it is
I'm gonna start sending
I
you
could write
stuff.
down every event that comes across my laptop, but then I'd be talking for 20 minutes. So I kind of limit it.
No,
to a
yeah, we
certain
definitely want to
number.
limit it. Yeah, definitely keep yourself down
I
at 2.
could go on and on and on, but I pick like the things that really stick out, and the rest of them I don't. I mean, there's tons of stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I
don't know. See, I think in my Facebook feed it comes up because I subscribe to a lot of different pages.
Yeah.
And all their events just start popping up.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, I've got a lot of that
Yeah, me
stuff
too.
but mine are mostly chicks in bikinis. But yeah, hey,
That's
you know,
Instagram, dude.
No, that's Facebook. I'll send you a link.
Scared of that.
Scared of that one. All right, so let's cue up some Dark Shadows. All right, nice. That was a good show back in the day.
Oh, I know.
Barnabas Collins and
I
the
loved
whole
it.
estate. That's it's actually on Prime. You can watch the original partway through season 1. I had never seen it before.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. Now, if you remember last week, Dark Shadows was a B&T. And
It was.
We were talking about my biggest pet peeve within the world of the paranormal, fake psychics. Or
Oh,
just
God, yeah.
psychics. You remember, we had a really pointed statement on that. So I mentioned this.
You're gonna lighten it up there, Francis, this week?
No, this one's pretty good. But I wanted to remind you of the Dark Shadows of last week. So, okay, here we go. Ripped from the headlines. All right, you ready? You with me? A Somerset, Massachusetts palm reader was accused of stealing $71,000
Wow.
from a client. Police arrested Tracy Milanovich, who is 37, on 12/27 of 19. She faces 6 counts of obtaining property over $250 by trick. Yeah. Larceny over $1,200 and witness intimidation. Police reported that Milanovich operated Tracy's psychic palm reader. Police stated that a client reported being tricked into giving the palm reader large sums of money. The investigation revealed that Milanovich convinced the client that her daughter, who was 10, was possessed by a demon, and that cash and household items were needed in order to banish the spirit from the daughter. Now, you may have noticed that I did not refer to the client as a victim because, frankly, if someone is stupid enough to give someone $71,000 for this, they are their own victim.
I might have to debate you on this one because I've had people that have.
All right, well,
in the police department.
Let's debate on that in a minute then. This is just a specific example of someone taking advantage of the vulnerable. I believe that it was the famous P.T. Barnum that stated that a fool was born every minute. And my father used to say that a fool and her money are soon parted. This article also completely plays into last week's Dark Shadows segment and is only proof of what I said then. Let me flip the page here. I'm not used to these nails yet. I stopped biting my nails 2.5 months ago, and all of a sudden I have nails, and I can't do anything with my hands. All right, so if you are paying for a reading, then it's, quite frankly, it's probably only for entertainment and not real. As such, should be treated with a grain of salt, in my opinion. If you're interested in reading the complete article, find Agawam Paranormal on Facebook, and I've got it there. The reason that this actually, now I'm going off of my script here. The reason that this actually came to a head was that the woman actually was going to friends, borrowing money.
Yeah, and they probably started asking why.
Well, yeah, and then she actually tried to take out a loan from the bank with one of her friends as a cosigner. That's when it was reported to police.
Right.
And, it's like, yeah.
Wow.
It blows my mind.
That's terrible.
That, somebody would do that.
It has happened, though, in this city, in my career. There was a lady that owned a motel in town.
Okay.
And she got involved with somebody from Jamaica on the phone. It was all on the phone. I don't know if it was that type of thing, but it was a similar scam where she didn't know how to get out of it because she's deathly afraid of the consequences of her getting out of it. And, a psychic like that or a reader can get you deathly afraid of the consequences of getting out of it. That's why it becomes similar to an addiction that you're asking friends. Finally, she was literally committed because she couldn't She couldn't deal with it. It drove her literally insane.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I get, if somebody tells you your child is possessed by a demon, okay. But go for a second opinion.
I say that every day.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
but yeah, no, I agree with you. But I can see the place where, and also people like that. There's probably some mental illness there, anyways.
Oh,
so they're
I would think
susceptible to things like that too.
I would think
so. Whilst I agree with you in certain senses, I sympathize in other senses.
Oh, I sympathize,
It's kind of
no
50-50.
doubt. But I don't see, again, I don't see her as a victim. I can't in my good conscience. That just for me, it just boggles the mind. First of all, that somebody would do that.
At least here's the other thing too. At least her friends were active enough in her life to realize what was going on.
Yeah.
Although she couldn't, right? Because there's a mental illness.
Apparently, well, we don't know
couldn't.
that. We're assuming. We're assuming that.
I would think if you can't on your own, you know what I mean, that your friends are good enough friends to tell you. We need to talk about this, and we need to do something about it.
Yeah, but if she's that desperate, she's not going to listen.
Yeah, well,
she's got to do what she thinks she needs to do for her child. Any mother would. Some just go a little bit farther than others.
Right? No, I get it, and sometimes it's a little bit of psychological programming too.
Yeah,
but for me, one of the things that I found amusing was one of the methods of payment. Not only was cash, but she actually gave her bedding. Like a comforter and stuff like that.
Seriously?
Can you picture that? Oh, you need a comforter. Beelzebub is in your daughter. We need a comforter. Let's make this happen.
God.
Come on.
Shame on her.
Well, it's no different than a drug dealer. When they get rid of all your money, they'll start taking your possessions too.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. So anyway, that's this week's Dark Shadows. So my point being here, be careful.
Buyer beware.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, and I said this last week, in my opinion, this is solely my opinion, you're paying for something, it's for entertainment. In this,
I agree with that.
And if they tell you that something, something like that, as extreme as that statement would have been, your child is demonically possessed, go somewhere else.
I would want a priest to tell me that before I would go to a psychic.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if the kid's sitting on the bed and their head's turning at 360 degrees and they're throwing pea soup out of their mouth,
right.
Then you kind of know. They kind of look a little like Linda Blair. You're good with that. I mean, yeah, okay, that's your second opinion.
I love that movie.
But, yeah, that is a good movie. But anyway, so that's that. So let's bust into another song here and get us back on track here and away from this darky stuff. So this one here is it's actually Nirvana. And this one smells like Teen Spirit.
Load up on guns, bring your friends.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Hey, good morning once again, everybody. It is 6:49 in the a.m. Sunrise coming up just in a little while now, another 20 minutes, give or take. And it's going to be a cold one. Well, cool. I mean, it's 20 degrees right now.
It's seasonable, apparently. This is what it's supposed to be.
Seasonable, yes. We're expecting a high today of 31 degrees with a sunset, 4:37. Woo, days are getting longer. So Lynn's actually looking something up for me.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you got it out? No, that's
Its actual name is Old Alton Bridge,
yeah,
also known as Goatman's Bridge.
Yep.
Where's that?
That's out in Texas. Remember,
okay. I remember now that she runs the tours there.
Yes, Becky
What's her name?
Vickers is Becky Vickers, good friend of mine, lives out in the Dallas area of Texas. She had messaged me. She was letting me know that now she had worked with the crew from Ghost Adventures a couple of years back, and they actually came out and they did a show on the Goatman Bridge. And she had said that it was on tonight on the Travel Channel, which should be 9 o'clock Eastern Standard. I couldn't find it on the cable. I tried to confirm it before leaving the house today, and it wasn't showing up. So you may want to check that. I got Lynn looking at the Travel Channel, hopefully schedule, and seeing if she can confirm it. But there is so much activity in that area. And
yeah, she said it's super. I remember you talking about it. Said it's super, super.
Yeah. And so I know she runs, like you mentioned, she runs tours on the weekends, and they have a great time with it, and she's just a phenomenal woman. I was talking to her the other day, and she's actually going to be coming out this year. And that was the first thing she said. She said, "Are you going to be able to, get together with me and show me around?" I was like, "Oh, definitely, without any doubt whatsoever."
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's the name of her show?
Well, it's on Ghost Adventures.
Oh, it's on Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking for is the Travel Channel schedule. Hopefully for tonight, if you can find.
Let's see.
If it's, I think from what she said, it was 8 o'clock Central, which should be 9 o'clock us.
Right.
But I'm not. When I looked at it, that wasn't what was on. Ghost Adventures was on at that time slot, but not that location. So, hoping you could maybe confirm that. But Becky is an awesome lady, published author. She put out a book about the Goatman Bridge, which was really a fascinating read. If you're interested in that sort of a thing, definitely look her up. It's Becky, Vickers, Vickers, and you can Google her. She's on Facebook, all that good stuff. And just like I said, a super lady. So we are actually, one of the things that we decided we were going to do today, while Lynn's looking that up,
yes.
We're going to talk about some of the locations, some local, some not so local. We're talking road trip. That would be on our, I guess you could say, bucket list of places that we would like to go.
Okay.
And so I kind of stayed East Coast with this. I mean, you've got your
drivable stuff?
Yeah. I mean, it's a long drive, but yeah. I mean,
I drive to Virginia on a regular basis, so it's not really a long drive.
Yeah. I mean, some people, like my wife cannot ride in a car that long. So I got to give her a Pez dispenser that's filled with Percocets. And, then we're good.
Can I come?
Yeah, you can come too. You just got to be real thirsty because you got that
I
muscle
know,
relaxer that you
stupid
take.
things.
But, places like I'd love to get to would be like Alcatraz, but obviously that's West Coast. And
do the National Park Service allow that?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah, they have tours. And
overnight? So you can stay overnight to do?
Yes.
Really?
And so that would be, for me, that'd be a fascinating place to be. No, you couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it on the Travel Channel.
All right. So, that would be an example of a place that's way out there that I would love to get involved with. But, there's so many places that were on our bucket list that we've been to. Storalton Village.
Oh, yeah.
Storalton Tavern.
That was awesome.
Those two locations were incredible.
Houghton Mansion is kind of up there for me.
That was an incredible place.
It really was.
I was just talking to somebody.
Ghost Adventures tonight at 9 o'clock on the Travel Channel.
Yeah, what's the location?
It doesn't give the episode. It just says new.
Yeah, see, that's...
I saw that, but I couldn't open it.
All right, maybe that is it. So hopefully Becky's right with that. So Travel Channel, I'm not even sure what the number is on that.
It depends on your cable system.
Yeah, exactly. So check that out. According to Becky, it's on at 9 o'clock. Travel Channel, and I'm telling you, phenomenal. It's going to be a good one.
On the Travel Channel website...
Okay.
It's saying Screaming Room Demonic Dolls.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, that's their official schedule.
Yeah, but look at the date on that. That's a different date.
Well, it's a replay of some sort.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to. We'll see. And if it's if it's not that, if I miscued it with Becky, I'll post it on the Ag One Paranormal page on Facebook, and this way here you'll be able to check it out.
Yeah, it looks like repeats of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw this morning too.
Yeah.
So, but like locally, I mean, like I said, the Storaltons were incredible. For me, Vincent's Steakhouse, backyard now, was it Backyard Grill?
Something like that.
Something along those lines. That was a place I had wanted to get to just because my parents used to go there.
The museums?
Oh,
and I remember that place. I was there, so.
Yeah.
In in the private dining room when the guy that owned the machine shop owned it when it was Vincent's. Still Vincent's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The next owner after Vincent.
Oh, when that was Piccadilly.
No. When it was still Vincent's, a guy bought it, and his wife went to the Elms with my aunt. So we used to go there when I was a little kid.
Okay.
After Vincent passed away, they sold it to a guy that owned a machine shop like right down the street.
Oh, all right.
And he and his wife ran it, and he like I said, his wife was friends with my aunt from the Elms, so we used to go there every Friday night for dinner.
Oh, okay.
Family dinner.
Cool.
But yeah, it's right after Vincent passed away.
Well, I don't know if I told you. Did I tell you that I met his son?
Yeah.
You did. I remember you telling the story about that.
And he had actually just about 6 months ago passed away.
Yep.
I was very saddened to hear that news. But Vincent's was one of those places I always wanted to get into. You just mentioned the Springfield Museums. That was, and it is, a phenomenal place.
But I'm still waiting for the Science Museum. That was one on my list.
Well,
is that somebody's house or something, the Science Museum? Was that another donated house?
I don't know. I haven't done any research on that particular building.
Okay.
So, I mean, we did the Smith Art Building. We were there, 3 times?
Yeah.
And that place is, I can honestly say to you, if you think that a museum is creepy during the day, you want to go there at night.
Yeah.
Man, it is, pardon the pun, night and day. It is so creepy in the dark when you're looking at things through a flashlight. It's definitely, it's got that vibe to it. But, local places like that, having worked with Josiah Day, that was an incredible place for us. Right here in Westfield, the Women's Club.
Oh, God, yeah.
Pilgrim
Town
Candle.
Hall.
Pilgrim Candle. We're supposed to be going back there hopefully this year. And, there's just so many places locally that for me, you probably drove by them literally hundreds of times.
Sure.
And never gave it a second thought.
Well, yeah, that's like the Smith House in Feeding Hills. I mean, how many times have we driven by that? And then when we did the investigation, it was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That was amazing in that cellar.
Yeah, that's a powerful location. We may actually be going back there, too.
Oh, I hope so.
I've got to talk to, it's Agawam Historical that owns that. Mm-hmm. And I'm still very good friends with them. So I may reach out to them and see if that
would be fun.
That's an option again this year.
God.
I'd be curious just to see the evolution of it.
Yeah.
Because we've been there twice before. And every year we add new equipment. And it's like, you kind of wonder, well, how would this new piece of equipment work in an older location when we have a clue as to what we're dealing with?
It's true.
And
6:57 at WSKB and Channel 15.
Yep, and that's Pete's cue for me to jump into our next song, which actually is what I was just about to do.
I was just giving the time the time. It's what morning shows do.
All right, so we got. Let's jump into our Floyd.
It's very cold and it's 6:57. How's that?
It is. It is brutally cold.
It's not brutally cold.
Lynn says anything below 70
double
is brutally
digits.
cold.
If I can't ride my bike, and I mean my motorcycle bike,
Yes.
Oh.
it's cold. So I know. I don't like it.
Hey, Pete.
Time for the Floyd fix.
Time for the Floyd fix. I agree completely.
Before you insert foot in mouth.
Yep. So we got, she's got training wheels on a Harley, so it's okay.
Okay.
So this week's, you took them off last week or last year?
You're so fresh.
I am. So our Floyd fix for this week is actually, this is probably one of, if not my favorite Pink Floyd tune. I don't know why.
Boy, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, I really like this song. And when I got to see Mass Floyd play this song, I was like, oh my God. I was like, spine tingling for me. So this is your Floyd fix for this week, and this is Mother. And you're listening to Bobby G and Company on WSKB.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll like this song? Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls? Mother should have built the wall. Mother, should I run for president? Mother, should I trust the government? Mother, will they put me in the firing line? Is it just a waste of time? Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of her fears into you. Mama's gonna keep you right here under her wing. She won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Mama's gonna keep baby cozy and warm. Babe, ooh, babe, of course Mama's gonna help build the wall. Do you think she's good enough? For me? Mother, do you think she's dangerous? To me? get in. Mama will always find out where you've been. Mama's gonna keep baby healthy and clean. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, you'll always be baby to me. Mother, did it need to be so high?
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield. Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Comcast and Xfinity.com, offering Xfinity TV, Internet, home phone, and home security services. Information on all that Xfinity has to offer in the Westfield area is available online at Xfinity.com.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtsBeat, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Hey, this is Dean Kane. You're listening to my friends Robbie, Lynn, and Pete on the Bobby G and Company show on WSKB 89.5 FM. I'm also listening right alongside.
You know, Pete, I got a mission for you.
Okay.
When you play that and you're showing us, you know what would be really cool? Instead of the normal background, have a picture of Dean Kane in his Superman costume, just like standing. So his head would be like right here.
I'll work on it.
All right, you work on that. That'd be cool. That would be really cool.
Unfortunately, it's probably going to have Terry Hatcher in it. Most of the promotional photos had Terry in it, too.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah. he would hate that.
Just saying.
It's the hit that I take for the show,
Okay.
Having to work with Terry Hatcher, too, or, be seen with her. Yeah, okay. All right, so we're talking about different haunted locations. So East Coast, number one for me, and anybody that knows me is going to know what I'm going to say.
That's true.
My all-time favorite, I want to go there so bad I can taste it, location would be Waverly Hills in Louisville, Kentucky. And let me read you a little blurb about the place, kind of give you a clue as to what's up there. What more can be said about this haunted location? It's appeared in television shows, movies, numerous books, and even more websites. The haunting of this former tuberculosis sanatorium is said to be one of the most intense and active in the United States. Activity includes apparitions, shadow people, voices, residual sounds of the past hospital, and objects that move by themselves.
Really?
One of the common techniques used for investigating this place includes placing a small ball on the floor, and the spirit can roll it around. What's cool about that is that they've actually gotten in there with levels and stuff like that, and the floor is perfectly fine, and there's no air currents. But this ball will roll all over the place and change directions and all that.
So it's legit.
I would say. Waverly actually offers tours, overnight stays, and even sells merchandise to promote the haunting here. Word on the street, though, is that the owners are talking of turning the place into a hotel. So getting free run of the place may be a thing of the past very soon. Better visit now or plan on staying there once it reopens as a hotel. Now, the actual hotel thing, I think that fell through because this publication that I'm reading from is a couple of years old, and it is still active as far as tours and everything like that goes. But all of your big TV teams and everybody, they've all been there. They've all had experiences of some sort or another. They actually, Pete, they had so many people were dying in this place that they actually constructed a tunnel that went from basically the basement to the train yard, to the train tracks.
Okay.
And that's how they got the bodies out. because they didn't want the patients to see this incredible outflowing of dead people. And, they wanted to give them hope that, they had tuberculosis. There was no cure for it. People basically went there to die. They just didn't know it. And they were trying
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, they tried really hard to make things, different, but it just wasn't there. You couldn't do it. So they had this tunnel, and that's one of the more active areas, understandably.
Yeah, no kidding.
In this tunnel. And
Big surprise.
Yeah. This thing is 5 floors of a former TB clinic. And, like I said, you got the ball that'll move around.
Well, Western Mass Hospital was an active, I think it was a acute care TB type clinic too. I wonder if that place is active.
Well, I have spoken to people about that location. The location is active, but the problem with that is that the state's involved with it.
And it's also so it's an active hospital too.
Yeah, but some of the buildings are not. Some of the buildings are vacant or storage. But the problem is that they're worried about if we did something there, or if a paranormal team, not just us, if anybody was affiliated with there and went into that, they're worried that the state could pull funding from them, that the state would view it as a negative. So
I guess.
I don't know. To me, that's a reach, but okay, maybe so. The politics of the situation.
I would think it's legitimate reach.
But, and exactly, the politics, I'm not a politician. I've said that many times. But Waverly Hills definitely would be one of my favorite place that I would want to go. There you go. There we go.
Cool.
Nice. So where's Terry?
I have one. I have to find that one. Stand
by. All right. So, yeah.
That one was pretty good.
No, that was super, man. Uh-huh.
So I got a better one.
You got a better one? All right, let's see your new one. Stand by me.
I'm loading that one up. Oh, you keep talking.
All right. So, yeah, Waverly Hills definitely.
Oh, he's looking at me. Look at that.
Yeah, but you can't see the tears in his eyes.
He's crying.
Nah, the other one's better.
He's crying because he misses me.
Is that what it is?
This one's better?
Yeah, that one's better.
Yeah, we like that one.
Yeah, I like that one. He just scooch over here, and it looks like he's right behind us.
Put my arm around him.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. So on that note, I've got to go and rinse my eyes out from now.
Oh, stop it!
So let's go with the 7 a.m. dedication. This week, again, my son turns 30. I'm getting old.
You're getting old, dude.
I mean, there's no other way around that.
When they hit 40, that's when it really hurts.
Yeah. So my son's turning 30, and a little 2-foot twister of terror is turning 3, all within this next week before our next show. So I was like, what kind of a song can you play for a dedication that applies to a 3 and a 30-year-old? So I kind of went with something more hopeful than anything else for their futures. And, Bobby's an adult, but obviously Jasmine is not. And you want to keep that innocence as long as you can. So with that in mind, the song that came to my mind was John Lennon with Imagine. And you're listening to Bobby G and Company on WSKB.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Westfield Bank. For more than 160 years, Westfield Bank has been an important community presence and commercial leader in the Pioneer Valley. With convenient full banking services in Westfield, West Springfield, East Longmeadow, Agawam, Feeding Hills, Springfield, Southwick, as well as Enfield and Granby, Connecticut, visit us on the web at westfieldbank.org. Underwriting support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours.
Want to get in the flow with Rob and Joe? Join host Joe Langoni and Rob O'Laurie Thursdays at 7:45 a.m. on Westfield Technical Academy's Tiger Talk.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Hey, good morning once again, everybody. This is Bobby Goff, and you're listening to Bobby G and Company on WSKB, or you may be watching us on your local Channel 15. We've been talking about different haunted locations on the East Coast that we want to hit. Kind of like a bucket list sort of a thing. And,
squad goals.
We were talking about Waverly Hills definitely being number one.
Yep.
For me, number two would be the St. Augustine Lighthouse and Museum.
Absolutely.
And that's in St. Augustine, Florida. And a little blurb on that. The original watchtower that stood where the current St. Augustine Lighthouse now resides was built in the late 1500s. It eventually fell to disrepair, and the current incarnation of the lighthouse was erected in its place in 1874.
So it's still pretty old.
It is. With this much history, it's only natural that a certain amount of tragedy would happen. A man named William Harn died of tuberculosis, again TB, on the site. Wow. And 3 young girls, 2 were daughters of the superintendent and 1 was a servant girl, were drowned in an accident involving a rail car. This was a truck that they used to supply the lighthouse, get stuff to it. Paranormal activity on the site includes voices, bangs, and dark shadow shapes that are all experienced within the actual lighthouse. The museum on the grounds is the site of a male apparition in uniform who is seen roaming the place.
Sweet, let's go.
That is
road trip.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I agree. That would be a cool place to visit. I remember Ghostbusters, or Ghost Hunters, did an episode there, and they're looking up the spiral staircase that goes inside of the lighthouse. And they've got a camera looking up, a night vision IR camera. And at the top of the stairs, you see a figure lean over, looking down.
I saw that episode.
That was phenomenal.
Awesome.
Without a doubt, probably my favorite Ghost Hunters episode was that one.
Mine too.
And they went back there with the new incarnations, and it only warranted half a show, and apparently they didn't find too much. But
sometimes it depends on who's in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into this. Environmental is a big part of it. Mm-hmm. There's certain weather elements that seem to encourage or enable activity, whether it's an apparition or, anything else. But maybe those conditions weren't in place when they went back. I don't know. But you know what? It's 7:18, so let me bust into another song, and we'll come back and we're going to talk about one more location I'd love to hit. So let's play some Hootie and the Blowfish. Another Hootie. Another first time that I've played. This one here, Let Her Cry, and you're listening to Bobby G and Company on WSKB.
Underwriting for Community Radio on WSKB is brought to you in part by Rockies. Over 30 convenient locations throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Florida. One of the nation's largest ACE dealers. Expertise and great product selection in paint, hardware, lawn and garden. That's Rockies. Rock solid service since 1926. On the web at rockies.com.
Saturdays were made for polka. Tune in to the Polka Jammer Network starting at 6 a.m. and Polka Hall of Famer Billy Bellina, Breakfast at BB at 8:30.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Hey, good morning once again, folks.
Polka!
Yeah.
No!
Oopa, shoopa, shoopa, yoopa. Yeah.
Nope.
No, sorry, not my thing.
Saturdays were
Can't
not
do
good
it.
for polka.
No.
Yes, trust me, it's huge.
I'm sure.
They
I got a matter of fact, a
made-
good friend of mine is a huge fan of polka. He does he's a driver. He's long distance driver.
Yep.
So he actually has a Saturday morning thing where he's live on the air and he always starts off with polka and he's in his cab of his truck dancing back and forth.
There you go, see?
Yep. Good
Scary.
guy. Good guy.
Only time I've ever been recognized in an airport is for having my WSKB sweatshirt and the ladies commenting how great the polka was on Saturday morning.
Oh, my God.
There you go.
I was in Orlando.
Wow.
It wasn't even Hartford.
No, okay. So we've been talking different locations on the East Coast that would be on our bucket list. And, we've only got a few minutes left, so I've got one more got to share with you that it wouldn't be the East Coast without doing this one. And this is kind of like a broad location. There's so many places within this. And, of course, I'm talking about Gettysburg.
God, yeah.
The one that for me really stands out is the Farnsworth House Inn at Gettysburg. And this one actually, this little blurb, John McFarland built the original portion of this house in 1810. Though it was added to in 1834, during the Civil War, the Sweeney family, who was the owners of the property at the time, watched as Confederate sharpshooters took position in homes' windows to pop shots at Union soldiers during the 3-day Battle of Gettysburg. Just check out the hundreds of bullet holes that riddle the structure's south side. If you stay in one of the 9 guest rooms or even just grab a traditional dinner at the restaurant, you will not be disappointed, it says. The attic of the inn is said to be haunted by a Confederate soldier who still feels guilt for accidentally shooting and killing a local girl named Jenny Wade.
Oh, wow.
He is joined by the spirit of a girl named Mary, who has been seen and heard wandering the second floor of the inn as well.
Wow.
For those staying overnight, consider choosing the Sarah Black room, reportedly the most haunted room in the house.
Sweet.
That would be awesome. I would, Gettysburg for me, and again, it's a huge location. I mean,
Gettysburg's enormous.
I mean, yeah.
We would need a whole week if we went down there.
Well, I don't know that I would want to do, obviously, every
2 nights
building.
maybe.
But like Farnsworth House, I would not mind doing that. And
I might be on board for that one.
yeah, I mean, that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Stay in the inn and do the investigation. And everything.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That could be a lot of fun going in there. And I mean, but you've got the Gettysburg Hotel as well, the Gettysburg National Military Park, and also the Leitner Farmhouse Bed and Breakfast. I mean, those were 4 of the biggest locations in Gettysburg. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that whole area.
Even the battlefields. There's got to be battlefields out there that they didn't build on.
The thing with the battlefields is that, there could be exceptions to this, but I don't believe that there are many. You really can't be out there after dusk.
Yeah, because it's a park. You'd have to get special permission from the Park Service.
And from what I understand, they won't give it lightly to paranormal investigators. They simply just don't want to be bothered. Because
it costs money. Park
there's
personnel, things like that.
Yeah, there's implied liabilities and everything else with it too. So you can kind of understand that. But Gettysburg would definitely be
maybe as a nonprofit, you have a better shot.
It would be interesting. You know, like I said, it would be interesting. And I know, Lynn, I'm kind of staying on here, but we only have a minute or two before we bust into the final. You had mentioned going to the USS Salem.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
That's on my bucket list along with the lighthouse.
Well, I think, and I know I told you this, I actually looked into going there for the team. And at the time, the ship was going into dry dock for maintenance and repairs. But I believe that's all done, and they're back open for business. So that may be something that might be an interesting field trip.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So there you have the bucket list of at least myself and Lynn, and representing Agawam Paranormal. But, there's all kinds of places. Some of them right here in our own backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. So much history in this part of the country. Everything started here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's true.
so we got quite a bit, right? Local flavor right in our own backyards.
There you go.
So with all that in mind, I know we've got some people that are dying to get in here and get on the air.
This is my closing song when I DJ. You know.
Oh, is it really?
Every time.
Oh, okay, cool. So I want to thank everybody as I'm getting my voices going. I want to thank everybody for listening to Bobby G and Company today. I want to thank Lynn and Pete, both of you guys, for coming out today.
You're welcome.
Braving this cold, brutal weather.
I got to start my trip.
Oh, yeah, you look like you don't even have your...
Yeah, I got mine.
Oh, you got your Nanook of the North boots on. Yeah. Okay, so again, thank everybody for listening up today and watching us on Channel 15. And please be careful, be safe out there. I want to have you back next week for our next show. And I'm going to leave you with one final song. Another new one. I've never played this on the air here. This one here is Billy Joel and Pete's ending song, Piano Man. Thank you again. Be safe, folks.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 li li da, la la li li da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. Gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 di di da, la la di di da da da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la la la, di-di-da, la la, di-di-da, da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling all right.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Bay State Dental. Comprehensive dentistry at 14 convenient locations in Springfield, Chicopee, Longmeadow, West Springfield, Belchertown, East Longmeadow, Ludlow, Northampton, Greenfield, and Wilbraham, as well as 29 Broad Street in Westfield. Bay State Dental makes it a priority to help you achieve and maintain the healthy smile you deserve.